Hey everyone, welcome in. Yeah, Amy, I'm back. Just for a little bit. Just got baby down and my husband's here to help a little bit if he wakes up. So I just figured I'd come on. It won't be long. I can't ever do like long stretches anymore. Hopefully that changes in the future, but right now it's just too much. But I told you guys I'd be here when I can. If a opportunity arose, I would come on, and I'm sticking to it. All right. I have Susan, Shayna, Yasa, Sophie, Amy, Nannies, and Castle. Exactly. All right, Susan. Susan, yes, the Fool. Shayna. Yes, Ace of Cups. That's great. That's a great card for that question. Yasa. I'm getting a maybe, most likely no. Seven of Cups talks about being distracted. So I would just use your free will to influence that outcome and change it. It says like too many choices, too many options, or too many things going on. Sophie. Yes, the Sun. We got a little nugget. Yes, Two of Wands, Amy. Knight of Pentacles for Nannies is a yes. The feelings might be a little bit more practical based with the Pentacles, but it is a yes for my for your question. Galley, Castle. Maybe Seven of Cups. I'm leaning towards a yes. Page of Cups. The thing about N is, if you're N, if this is who we're talking about, you have a lot of options available. Spirit is saying that you might do well with something more of like a passion project or something that speaks to you like emotionally and creatively versus something practical. But to answer your question is a maybe, but I'm leaning towards a yes, it will happen. Will it be accepted? I'm not sure. Susan, you're welcome. Hey, Maya, welcome back. Yesa and Sophie, you're welcome. I have a yes for Maya, the Wheel of Fortune. That's so weird, IJ. I literally just thought of you just now, and then I saw a donation come through. It's almost like I received it telepathically first. That's really, really weird. You look so cute. Aw, thank you, Sophie. I think he is. He's sleeping so peacefully right now, which is nice to see because his eczema was so bad at one point he couldn't even sleep. And he's just so still for the last 20 minutes, just sleeping so peacefully, my little dude. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we just have like 2 minutes left of the free list, and then we're moving on to donations. I think I have a good feeling as things get, like, as he gets older, things are just going to start settling down with his health and stuff. I think things are going to start getting easier. So, IJ, I have an in-depth reading for you. You can drop your question whenever you're ready because we're about to close the free list here in just a second. Thank you, Sophie. All right, guys, free list is now closed. We are moving on to donations. IJ's first on the list. So IJ, whenever you're ready, you can just drop your question below and we'll get started. Right, in-depth question, curious, how do any of Nat's family and spirit feel about the way you showed up for her? I love this question. I think I want to use, in addition to what I'm already doing, a different deck. So hold on one second. Oh shoot, he just woke up. Him. Did you hear me? Mm-hmm. He woke up and he's crying. Okay. Yeah, let me do IJ's reading real quick and then I can go get him, or I can nurse him back to sleep. If you can just walk him around real quick. All right, IJ, I'm going to shuffle for you now. So the first card out is they're stating that they feel like you are extremely emotionally intelligent, and they feel like that's what she needs. They're saying she needs someone who knows how to be compassionate and able to articulate feelings well, because she just doesn't have, for lack of better words, she just does not have the time to just be trying to figure out someone's feelings, what they want from her. Like she just doesn't have time to mess with that is kind of how they're phrasing it. Is like she can't be bothered with that. Like, so they're really happy because you're the type of person that makes your intentions clear. You have high emotional intelligence, so you don't play games. You know how to express yourself and get your feelings across. She's not going to have to sit here and hold your hand and like walk you through how to communicate with her. You just already will know how to do that. And that's something that they're like, thumbs up. This is great. They're saying that you're really trustworthy, that they respect you, and they feel like also you're very cultured as well. And that's going to mix in well with, exactly, use your words. They feel like they're very cultured and like very open to expanding your mind in the way like other civilizations and cultures and people and ways of living operate. And that's going to mix in really well with her too, because that's how she is. She's very open and like probably wouldn't put you guys in any kind of specific box in terms of like how you want to raise your children. Maybe you just want to raise them to be cultured, to be very open. Maybe you don't want to assign a religion to them. You want them to figure out what their belief system is, and so on and so forth. And I think that they really feel like you go along well with her in that regard. They say you have an open heart and an open mind. You're really good at like offering heartfelt advice as well. So what they're showing me is like in hard times for her, like if she's going through a loss or she's grieving or she's just going through a hard time in life, you know how to kind of bring her out of that, help her to see a different perspective, help her to feel better. Your words are like a blanket of comfort for her. So they feel like that's just honestly a really good match for her, just in general. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think one of the main things I want to go back to real quick is like them saying they respect you. Because that is one of the biggest things is like they feel so much respect for you because you show so much respect for her. You do not take her for granted. You appreciate her, and you like, she's not beneath you. You know what I mean? Like you hold her up. Like if anything, you put her on a pedestal, but you guys would operate as equals. Like you would always consider her, and that's important, I think, is what I'm getting. Like they're saying any decision that was made, you wouldn't think like your say is the most important one. Like you would confide in her and get her opinion and take her into consideration with every step and every plan and every opportunity that comes your way. You're not just going to make decisions on your own. They like that you, for her, would just be the kind of partner that is very inclusive with her. You would like make sure that any decision that was made you talk through first, is what I'm hearing. And then they said that they like too that you're not competitive with her. There's, I guess, no, I guess I'm hearing that there's people in her life that compete with her. She's had relationships even where the person didn't want her to be the star that she is, and tried to kind of dull her brightness. What is the word? Her sparkle. What is the word when like you dim someone's light, basically? You know what I mean? Like you just don't want them to shine brighter than you, basically. Like almost like a jealousy in the sense that if she were to get attention or if she were to like, I don't know, get ahead in life or something like that, they would be a little bit competitive with her. And, it may not even just be relationships. It may be like people in her life, like friends, things like that. You want to be worried that respect is truly value her. Yes, that's great. They do, and I know they exist. So they're like, he doesn't play games. He's no nonsense. Okay. He doesn't compete with her. He doesn't get bothered by the details. He doesn't even have conflict with other people. Like they really like that you don't have drama. Like you stay away from the drama is what they're saying. They feel like together, the two of you would really be able to enjoy life. Like you would enjoy life's luxuries, the simple pleasures. You would really build something beautiful together. So that way it's like when you are spending time, and then you would also like choose each other too, like, I mean, hell, like I know how hard it can be to have a kid and you're, try to make your marriage a priority and try to make sure that, your person still feels seen and loved. And, these little 6-pound creatures literally just dictate your entire life for months and months and months, even years on end. And it is a lot. And so I feel like for them to say that if you guys got together and had kids together, you would still find a way to make her feel important. You would still like find a way to make sure that she feels like she's first and foremost. Like, just because this is now the new life that we're leading and living doesn't mean that I'm going to put her on the back burner. So they feel like you would really choose her and you would make her feel like a priority and make her feel important, and just like support her in general. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I think that they feel like your relationship is going to continue to get closer. They feel like you guys are working towards something. 2 of water, 2 of cups. And then I also have the 9 of cups here, stating that what you're both wanting from this will happen. You don't have to be concerned. Yeah, like you would happily let her be in the spotlight and you just cheer her on in the background. I know that, and I feel like that's what they're seeing too. You're welcome, IJ. That was a fun question. Thank you for asking. You're welcome. Hey, IJ, if you're still in here, yeah, that's fine. That works if you want to add the difference to make it a BOGO. Sure, absolutely. Or if you have multiple questions, you can do $7 and do the 10-minute unlimited question one as well. And if you're not still in here, I'll send you a message. I'm sorry. I had stepped away before I had seen your. Oh, hey. Yeah, so either way, that works for me, whatever you want to do. So yeah, IJ, whatever you want to do, that works for me. I know. I know you're patient. If that's one thing I know. I appreciate it. Okay, send the difference for a BOGO. Sounds good. So what's this new question? Okay, let's see. They say she's already family. That's so sweet. They're looking down specifically your female family, your feminine family. They're already like welcoming her in. So all your divine feminine family. But I mean everyone is welcoming, but just her specifically. They already see her with your children. That's what they're showing me. A very happy family life. Like they're so like it's like feels like blessings. Like they give you their blessing. It's like they're seeing your future self, or they're seeing her future self looking at her children. So it's like they're looking down on Nat, who's looking down on her kids. And it's like just admiring the person that she is and how caring, nurturing, generous she is of a person and a mom and a wife. So definitely getting the green light from your divine feminine ancestors and family and spirit. They're saying things look very good. They're saying 3 of fire. So have patience at this time. You're making long-term plans, but know that there's abundance here and things are looking good. Things are looking up. I have the Fool, and they're saying that it's actually in this deck the Dreamer. And they're saying, have faith in your dreams, follow them, know that there are unexpected things that will happen in your favor. So how does this relate to her? Maybe they like that she is a visionary. They feel like she does not put herself in a box, that she does not get discouraged easily. They see her as someone incredibly resilient. They feel, he's coughing again. They feel like she doesn't jump headfirst into things like a typical dreamer would. She has it came out with the 3 of fire. She still has a practical side to her, but she sees things long term. So anything that she does is not for instant gratification. It's for long-term success. Let's see. They feel like, well, how would this apply to her concern to the love of life? They feel like she has a zest for life. They really like that she doesn't take herself too seriously. She is a serious person and she does serious things, but she doesn't take herself too seriously. She doesn't say like, oh, I'm going to do this thing and I have to do it just like this. I think she does put a lot of pressure on herself, but at the same time, she knows how to let her hair down and have fun. She knows how to explore the world around her and have a good time. And it's like that zest for life, it feels like is within her. So it's like, there's a time for work, I guess is what I'm hearing. Is like there's a time for work and then there's a time for play. And when there's a time for play, she really knows how to have a good time, is what they're saying. Let's see. Let me see how they feel about her when it comes to you. Because they're showing about her personality and things that they like about her personality. But let me see how they feel about a suitable for you. Okay, so I guess for what is coming through is it's like, I think your side is a little bit more cautious, but I think that's because your side wants you to be happy and wants you to like have all that you want. And it's almost feeling like a parental figure would just be like looking out for you. Oh, so I think that maybe the concern is about like how long I guess things are taking it, but it's hard to explain because in my mind there's a conflict. I feel like spirit is saying like time is energy, energy is time, it's all an illusion, it's not real. The time it takes is what it takes. So it's not even that big of a deal. But I also feel like they know that to us on this side of things, time is of value to us because we age, we get older, life goes on kind of thing. So to them, they're saying, from my perspective, I love this match. I think it's great. But they're saying from a human perspective, it could seem like it's like, basically they just don't want you to feel like you're wasting time. And I think he might need gas drops. Because he's like crying. They don't want you to feel like this is taking too long, if that makes sense. That sounds like your stepfather. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so nice that they're coming through. Okay, so basically there's more of a concern and caution for you than, because look, I think what they want is they would love to see someone who is like ready to go, all about you, wanting you, and ready to like show the world and whatever. But what is also being acknowledged here is the fact that you choose what you want. And if you're willing to take the time that it takes to lead you to this beautiful ending, then that is what it is. And so I think that your family is kind of like, as long as he's happy, we're happy for him. But you do have someone in spirit. And like I said, it's a paternal figure that's like very cautious and just wants to make sure that you're not, I guess, wasting human time is how it's being worded to me. But like he's like kind of like, I don't want you to miss an opportunity or be discontent or bored with this. You know, if there's another option out there that maybe will make you happy sooner, then I think you should explore that. That's kind of the advice. But your spiritual team also understands that they're not held to and locked into the concept of time like we are. And so I think for them, they're just like, whatever your soul desires, you know. But for us, from our perspective, is that we're always thinking about time all the time as human beings, because we only have so much of it on this earth. And so from our perspective, time is important. It is an important factor. Now, your stepfather having a human experience, he passed on? Is that what I'm assuming here? Because maybe he has a better understanding of like more recently of what it was like to be on this side of things. But I think the longer that you're on the other side, you're like, time is just a figment of whatever. It's not real. So yeah, but I mean, for you guys to be connected though, like, I feel like they're saying you're ready for this. Like, this is a good connection for you to get yourself ready for. You come into your own, and new partnerships or contracts are ready to go, continue, like ready to move forward. Delays are over. So I feel like your majority of your soul family is like on board with this plan, on board with this match. You just have someone kind of looming around that's like, I don't know about this. Yeah, you said it makes sense. I respect the opinion. I just know what I want. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. So IJ, that is what I have for you, friends. If there's anything else that you want, feel free to add on for it. I'm gonna run and go give my baby some gas drops. I think he might be having some tummy trouble. So let me go do that real quick. But if that was it, oh yeah, you're welcome. That was a lot of fun. I love when you ask questions like that. Cool. So great seeing you. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm still going to stay on for a little bit in case anybody else wants to donate, but probably only for the amount of time that I was on for when I went to take that quick little break. So I'll probably be on for like 15, 20 more minutes, and then after that, I'm going to sign off. But IJ, thank you again. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time, okay? Hey, Jarella. Free list is closed. Did you want to donate $5 to get that question answered?